Okay, so I'm doing this a day late because tomorrow is going to be very busy for me. So, what we're going to do is, one of the things I noticed is this hive number 1 has a full top super, which I was hoping they would use as brood. Can you go get my hive tools, please? And they really should have no honey. I'm going to use it to feed them throughout the winter instead of just keeping it on this one hive. We're essentially going to share it to everybody. And so we are going to take the top box off because they should be packed in, for lack of a better word, and so there should be no honey on this. Now if they're using it for a brood, great. If not, then I'm going to take it. If I see brood on it, then I'm going to leave it. So I have everything ready to extract it because I don't really have the hey Vicky, Rochelle, Harriet, and Kate. So if I open it and I see that they are using it as a brood nest, then I'll leave it. If it is all honey, I'm going to take it.
Beetles.
Yes, that's why we're going to take it. Because they're having trouble protecting it. Ooh, whack-a-beetle. Lots of whack-a-beetle. See this? We're going to hang it over here. Plus, it's also getting cooler, so alright. Yep. You know what? Since I'm probably going to be getting rid of this. So this whole thing is nothing but honey. So this one's a good one to take. If all but like a couple of my frames have honey, or mostly I can tell you if these middle ones have no brood in them, most likely the rest don't either. So we're gonna just go frame by frame. All honey, no brood, so that's good. Now this is not honey we can eat. I know some people have been asking. This is all treated, so we can't eat this even if we wanted to. Watch it. My brush. Thank you. So now that I have room to work, I'm gonna undo all of this. That's a whole frame. So these guys made summer honey, which is cool and all, but there's really yeah, they're packing this one in. So we're gonna make them nice and tight in these boxes because it is better to have them packed, since it looks like I'm gonna take this out. So thank you. No brood. No brood. No brood and no brood. Okay, so we're gonna take this frame by frame. That lid up there is what we don't necessarily need it, but it's gonna be best if you move that to the ground, and then we're gonna start with these. I'm gonna bring you frames as they're completely empty of bees. So the cool thing is, since we're going to extract a little bit, since it's kind of cool out, they really don't want to be out. I mean, they're out, but the idea is to make sure we get all the bees off. This isn't really hurting them, this is just brushing them off, kind of like we do our hairbrush. Can you take that one? These are the ladies who don't want to leave, so you kind of have to encourage it. You're going to get one or two, and there's nothing we can do about it. So since we'll have all this honey, this is less sugar sugar I have to buy over the winter, because these guys were awesome enough to, there's still some like 10 bees on it. Again, so for those of you just tuning in, the reason why we're doing this is we are wanting them to get packed in, so that way those hive beetles that I saw, if they're packed in, chances are they won't be many, because they'll be all tight, bee to bee, wing to wing kind of thing, and they won't have room for intruders. Another frame. And then because these were treated, I can't, like I said, use this honey, but I am going to mark X's on them so I know not to use these frames next year. For honey frames, they'll have to be their brood frames. I think there's a couple girls on this one. Alright. And they are all, for the most part, vacating this box because they know it's coming apart. So they are all packing down like they should be. This one's going to be kind of a cool frame to take the comb off. It's sticking out pretty good. Everybody off. Yeah. There's a couple ladies on that one still too. So, nice of these ladies to do all this for me. Less, like I said, I have to buy whenever I go to feed them this winter. This will be very good. Alright, now this is what I want to see in the springtime. I'm hoping if I can, one, split my bees, and two, they make this much honey, I'll have a lot of honey to be able to pass out. Go. And then that's it. If you could take that upstairs for me. So this is why we did it, because now there are no bees in this area and they actually all fit in there. They're going to be nice and packed, so they'll be able to keep the brood nice and warm. And then, very good. Thank you, Michael, for watching. I'm sorry I missed this morning. I had my dog had to have her stitches removed this morning, and I had my nephew's birthday party at 10:30, so I missed it this morning. So we are packing them in. This is what they did at the club apiary this morning. So they're all nice and clustered. Go add more.
Done.
You think so? Well, with this one I gotta peek in those. Thank you. So there's actually, I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but they're nice and packed. Oh, there's a lady with some pollen on her, trying to figure out where she's gonna put it. So now is the time of year where there's another little lady. Let's see. Where's the one with pollen? She should be right in front of me. There she is. My phone has like 3 camera lenses on it, so I have to kind of watch which way it goes. So, down to 1 brood box. I was hoping they were going to use that super as a brood, because it would have been nice to have a large and a medium. But they decided to only use it for honey, so that's all right. So as soon as we get some more smoke, which always seems to be a trouble for me. Thank you. So we'll see how they go. I think I'm going to go ahead and extract it today because since I have 3 hives and they're all fairly new, it's probably just better for me to have sugar or honey water for them. So I don't know if anyone else ever has problems with this, but I can never keep my smoker going. But I also have a tiny smoker, so I need to get a bigger one. We're going to let them be since I kind of really upset them today. I obviously have a queen because they are working. But now's the time of year where you really don't want to pull out frames so much because you could damage your queen. And now is the time of year you don't want that to happen because it is very unlikely for them to accept someone new. And they're not going to be laying as much. So, coming through, ladies. Beep, beep. So they're now nice and packed. They'll have more of them now to protect it and not have so many beetles. So now we're gonna move on to this one. Now this one is 2 brood boxes completely full. They were much more focused on bees than honey, and so they are packed. And I don't see, oh, I see 1 hive beetle. 2. Okay, so maybe a little bit, but they're definitely working. All right, so let's see what we've got. You really seal these. At least they left the Did I have my grabber? Let's see what this frame looks like. I'm going to go one over. That was the one I was originally going to go for. Oh, sorry, ladies. I can't pull it out if y'all don't scoot out of the way just a little bit. This hive has always liked to connect their frames. It's a bit of an annoyance for me, but probably better for them. Need more room. So this is the one I'm going for. Can you smoke them a little bit? Pull up. Let me get the smoker while you're doing it. That's full of eggs and larvae. Let me see that one. Thank you. Alright, so this queen, it's hard to tell, but you can see an egg very slowly. You can see an egg in all of these. So, and then in the middle, hold on. Right here where my thumb is, if I can, you can see larva. So she's doing really well. We're gonna put it back because I see eggs. We know she's there. There is a queen cup right there, but it is empty, so that's not too alarming. Does this side? Oh, this side has eggs too. Yeah, we're gonna put it back. So, good job, ladies. Can you smoke them so I have room inside? Thank you. I don't want to damage anything. Alright, so we're going to put that one back. Good job, ladies. Hive number 2 has always been my, like, superwoman hive. So, we're going to start feeding these ladies soon because they are not bringing in too much. And then last but not least, the hive that we requeened. Maybe not so much smoke. Okay. We'll try not to. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to try this one. This is the one we requeened a month ago. Has it been a month? Maybe 3 weeks? They're doing pretty good. I can get you a little closer. There we go. Alright, so I started from this side last week. And once I saw eggs, I stopped. We're going to start from this side. No hive beetles. Good job. Alright, so now I know, I guess this is the one that the entire top corners didn't get nailed. Now these outer frames on both sides of this hive have not been, oh, I didn't break it all the way, have not been worked on at all. I can actually look down this one and see they haven't worked on this one at all. They sealed it though. My goodness. They haven't touched this one. They did that. They didn't do that on the other side either. Now, this is one that they did build out. They had enough time to work on it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. No eggs on this one yet. But they're building it out, it looks like, for her to lay. So, let's check this next one. I see, I think, some brood. So that's good. Are we running out of smoke again?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. We're going to need to put a new one of these in, I think. Oh! There's a drone. Wait, where's my camera? There it goes. There's a little drone. This guy can't sting you at all. Want to hold him? Put him in the camera so people can see. There's our male that does absolutely nothing at the moment.
You won't focus.
So we got some nice brood. Our little lady has done pretty good. So, packing full of the bees. We're doing good. But I didn't see eggs on that one either. So where could she be? I'm being very, very careful and giving myself lots of room. Because if I find her, we're going to immediately put it up. But I would have thought I would have seen eggs in that first one. And we know from experience the queen is easy to see on this because she is my only marked queen. No queenie. Oh, there's eggs. I can see that. I bet you guys can too, maybe? That's hard. Okay, well there's eggs in there, so she's been in here within the last, at least on this frame, the last 3 days. So, we're gonna put this up.
There she is.
You see her?
Right there.
Oh yeah, there she is. Here, hold this frame. Oh. Alright, so I see the queen. She's actually right there. Right there. And see, that bee's actually covering her. So there she is. She's right there. Moving along. So, alright, so there she is. I see her. She's actually coming up right here. So she's in there. She's right there. I see her. We're going to put that right here. We're going to gently push that right here. We're going to push this one over here. So that's cool. I saw her and I saw eggs. So yay, this hive is doing really well. All right. So I successfully requeened this hive before winter. They did good. And now we're going to go and extract. Thank you. Because this is the one hive where I really don't want to squish bees putting this on. Alright, so my plan of attack now is to get the extractor set up and then put everyone back. Well, they're all back now. And then I will extract some. It is not stuff that we can eat because it was during the treatment period. So I will mark X's on those frames so I know that next year they're just going to be brood frames, not super frames. And then I think I'm going into winter pretty good. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Because it is getting colder, we may not be doing these videos as often. All I'm going to do is, it was suggested by Mr. Michael, our bee association mentor, to just kind of lift up your hive. So I will come to the back and lift it up. If it feels light, then I know I really need to feed them. If it's heavy, then I need to maybe not feed so much because they've probably got enough stores and food. And then I have 3 hives that hopefully in the spring I can split. I would like to double them, if not triple them in spring, but we will see how they do over winter. And so I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.